Read this and I'm going to get another precept. Come on.
And if ye be born, ye shall be born to a curse. And if you die, a curse shall be your portion.
When we born and we live, we're born into a cursed lifestyle. And when we die, the drill music influences the youth to kill one another. You get what I'm saying? So how does God esteem that? I'm going to show you. Give me Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. What I'm showing to you is that influence, that youthful lifestyle where you grow up thinking that it's okay to murder somebody like you're playing a game of GTA.
Bring it out.
God hates it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But we call ourselves, what's your name? Juriel, what's your name? Sound like a Hebrew name. What's your name? Javian and Juriel. But we brought up in a lifestyle thinking under this white face right here, which is a lie, that to sing this music and smoke weed and to have a lot of hoes, I'm gonna say girlfriends, right? This doesn't denounce that lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? Actually, this, you thinking that Jesus Christ looked like this and what comes behind this is Christianity, this condones the lifestyle of drill music. You get what I'm saying? My brother over here said it earlier. They'll say, I'm finna hit a lick and break into this house, be in somebody's bushes to rob somebody, right? And they say, God, please don't let them kill me. They praying to God while they're doing evil. God hates that. You get what I'm saying? Read this real quick. Come on.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 1. Bring it out. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
The reason why we abstain, why we love drill music and murder in our communities as a youth, right, is because we forgot to hear the word of the Lord.
Right.
We like to adapt ourselves to religion, right, to politics. We forgot the word of the Lord. Come on, read.
For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
What does the word controversy mean? Okay, the word controversy, somebody can get it real quick. The word controversy, I'm gonna just sum it up. I wanna get the actual definition. The word controversy means a problem with, right? God has a problem with the people in the land. Right. Let's see what God's problem is. Yes, God can have a problem with you if you're not doing what he expects you to do. What is the definition of controversy? Go ahead.
A controversy is a prolonged public dispute or debate, typically involving conflicting opinions or viewpoints.
Ooh. The definition of controversy means God has a problem with your view on life compared to how he told you to live. You get what I'm saying? Let's see what God's problem is with us. Read, come on.
Because there is no truth nor mercy.
We don't have truth. You want to know why? Because we think this is true, but it's a lie when you read the Bible for yourself. The Bible contradicts what we think is right. 9 times out of 10, if something that we think is right is wrong, if it's not out of the Bible, right? Like the drill, the murder music. You get me? You got that song?
Yes, sir.
Okay, keep reading, come on.
Nor knowledge of God in the...
So when it says that there's no truth in our land, is because the truth is God's commandments. You understand that? Ain't nothing above the truth. Meaning what? What's one of God's commandments? Come on.
Give me one.
What do you think about...
What is one of God's commandments that's not in our communities or that we break in our communities? Yes, good. Sins. What are some of the sins we commit? Murder. What does the Bible say? Thou shalt not murder, right? Give me another one. Come on.
Don't cover your neighbor.
That's a strong one. It says, "Cover. Thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's wife." Right? One thing that he have, thou shalt not covet. Very good, because if you covet what your neighbor have, what would that lead you to do?
Be jealous and maybe like companion or like
Good. In some cases, rob. Right? I want you to show. I'm showing you that what God has a problem with, because what influences the youth today?
Music and experiences.
Okay, good. He said it earlier. Y'all said it earlier. It's the drugs, the drill music, right? The having hoes and baby mamas. God is against that stuff. You get me? But they program you from a youth. Come on, keep reading. Come on.
Nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing.
We swear. We say on God, on my mama, on God. That's our culture, right? and we put God's name on it. You get what I'm saying? Read on, come on.
By swearing and lying.
We lie. Don't we not lie to each other? This, remember, the problem is right here, this is what God has a problem with us on. It's not no massive, big, deep understanding of where America is in Jerusalem and the lands, and if you are like an Egyptian god and all this kind of stuff. God, the creator of all things, always had an issue with his people not doing according to his instructions when he created us. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nothing deeper than thou shalt not kill. You get what I'm saying? When it comes to religion, to hell with all religions, right, or what we think is God in Christ, right? We got to go with what the Bible says. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing deeper than keeping the Sabbath day holy. That's what God commanded us to do. Christ, God, he rested on the Sabbath day. So if it's good for God, I'm going to rest on the Sabbath day. I'm going to do what God do. That's what it means to have God's ways.
That's right.
It don't matter what type of education or theologian or a bachelor's degree that you have. Meaning, I'm saying, when you compare that wisdom to God's word, it holds no weight. We encourage our youth to go get their education, monetarily, you know, like in the community, right? We encourage that. But when you put education and economics over God's word, you're going to lose every time. That's what I'm talking about. Keep reading. God has a problem with our actions towards each other in our communities. Read on, come on.
And killing.
And killing. God has a problem when we influence killing with one another. Come on, brother. Mi hermano. Come closer. My brother, you have a question or a statement? Your great-grandfather came from Ethiopia, so very well you could be of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, specifically either Judah, Benjamin, or Levi, or the other tribes. How y'all doing, brothers? What's your nationality? Stay with me. I want y'all to stay with me. What's your nationality? Puerto Rico, right? All right, so what does it mean to be a Puerto Rican? What does it mean to be a Puerto Rican? So what does it mean? What does Puerto Rican mean? But you're a Puerto Rican, how you don't know what it means? Okay, I'm gonna show you something. Give me Hosea real quick. I'm sorry. Give me Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. I'm gonna show you something. To be called a Puerto, because he thinks he's a Puerto Rican too. But you're not a Puerto Rican. When did God ever call anybody a Puerto Rican? Never. So when did you get that name? You got it from the Spanish.
Right.
You understand that? When John Cortez, Christopher Columbus, Pestaleon, all these people came to the islands and lands of the Americas, they gave the people or your ancestors that was already in Puerto Rico or in America, they gave them names so that they can understand them by what they robbed from them. For instance, this is what I was going to say earlier, right? Ake Puerto Rico, right? What a rich port. You were a rich port of people because there was gold. In Puerto Rico, you go there right now, there's a lot of resources in the land, right? You have something they famous for, like the coqui frog, the frog, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, right? What are some of the other things that's well known in a resource in Puerto Rico? Do you know? The rivers, the waters, right? So there was a rich port of resources, right? Let's see why you think you're a Puerto Rican. What did the Bible say about our ancestors? Read.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4. Bring it out. And thou.
Your ancestors, right? The Boricans and the Tainos. I'm going to say it like that because before you were called Puerto Ricans or Tainos or Spanish or Boricans, right? Your name, according to the Bible, is Ephraim.
Right.
Like me. I thought I was a black American or a nigga or a Negro, right? But I've never been to the country black. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And the name American, God never gave us that name. What we're talking about right now is what was our heritage and our names before slavery?
Bring it out.
You understand this? This is a part of history that they try to wipe away from us. Keep reading where you at. We were what?
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage.
So you hear that, brother? We as a people in 2025, if we think that we're Americans or Puerto Ricans or black Americans or even the name Ethiopian, right? If we think we're these names, God never gave us these names. We discontinue from our heritage. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask you something. I'm gonna show you how you discontinue from your heritage. Do you, my brother that's looking at me so strongly, do you celebrate Christmas? Do you celebrate Christmas? Do you celebrate Christmas? Do you celebrate Christmas? You celebrate Christmas? Christmas? You celebrate Christmas? That's the strong answer right there. Okay, there's a reason why he doesn't. Because when you look in history, the Christmas tree has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. You understand that? The reason why you celebrate Christmas is because you discontinue from the heritage of God's holidays that he gave us. I'm gonna simplify it, right? And we started to worship another God on Christmas. Have you ever read in the Bible where God said that Christ was born on December the 25th? Have you read that before? The word December is not even in the Bible. The date 25th and whatever year that was at that time is not in the Bible. So where do you come up with December the 25th? It's a lie that was taught to you because of this. You get me? What did the Bible say again? Come on. I'm taking my time.
And thou, even thou, thyself shall discontinue from thy heritage.
So your ancestors discontinue. What does it mean to discontinue, my brother? Huh? Say it again, I can't hear. The music is playing loud. What does it mean to discontinue? Good, he said stop. Meaning to be disconnected from. We would discontinue from our heritage. Bear with me, right? Come on, read.
That I gave thee.
God gave you a name, a heritage, and a culture. But we discontinued from that because of slavery. Slavery came upon us because we broke God's commandments.
Bring it out.
Give me one of God's commandments. I want all y'all to meditate. Give me a commandment, and it better not be the same. I'm going to show you how we discontinue from our heritage. Then, I'm going to show you how we reconnect back to it. Give me Sirach chapter 19, verse 11. I'm going to show you. We discontinue from our heritage. Now, I'm going to show you what our heritage is. God's heritage is his laws, statutes, and commandments. It's direction on how to live your life. Because it's not just the 10 commandments. He said them earlier. He said, how you doing, brother? We teaching true heritage according to the Bible. You're not a black man. You're not an African. You a son of God. Y'all are the sons of God. You are the sons of God. You come from the tribes of Ephraim. My brother, you come from the tribe of Judah. Possibly, right? This right here, Jesus Christ, is your ancestor that died for you. Jesus Christ looked just like you. Jesus Christ looked just like us. We look like Christ, but we lost that. We forgot about that. Read on, come on. This is what our heritage is. Come on, don't go nowhere. Wait a minute, hold up.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
And a fool travaileth with
17 and 11. Heritage. 17 and 11. Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 17 and verse 11. Beside this, he gave them knowledge.
God gave us knowledge that we forgot. That's why in the 10 Commandments it says, remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. You get what I'm saying? We think the day of rest to go to church is what day? Today, Sunday, right? But God said it's the 7th day of the week. The white man told you that Sunday is the day of rest or Sabbath. Jesus Christ never kept the day of rest on Sunday. He kept it on Saturday. You get me? This right here, behind this image came Christianity. Y'all understand what I'm saying, right? The French, the Polish, specifically for you all, the conquistadors, the Spanish, right? They forced Catholicism on your ancestors in the island of Puerto Rico.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
We studied these things. We know in the dialect there's certain remnants. The tongue has Hebrew dialect in it. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead, come on, read on.
Beside this, he gave them knowledge.
God gave you knowledge. Knowledge is what? Knowledge is what? Power. Power to overcome sin. Knowledge is power. God gave you knowledge. Come on.
And the law of life. for an heritage.
The laws of God is your heritage. Let
That's
me
right.
bring up the song real quick because we talked about it. I'm getting y'all up to speed. Earlier we were talking about the drill music, right? And the influence of the drill music. So it might not be because we call it Judite or black drill music, right? You got some rappers like Chief Keef. Y'all know who Chief Keef is? Okay, y'all know who Bad Bunny is? Okay, you know who Bad Bunny is. What kind of things that does he rap about? Sex, women, right? If you continue to not marry and you have sex from woman to woman to woman, give me two things that'll happen. Come on closer, man. Come closer. What'll happen? If I'm mentioning Bad Bunny, right? And the influence of the music, right? He talks about sex, right? What happens if you listen to the music and you say, you know what? I want a girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a wife. I want a girl. You continue to sleep from woman to woman to woman to woman, right? What will happen? Give me two things that'll happen bad. Go ahead. Come on.
It's a sin because you don't really for them, so you won't really find real love.
Hey, you said more than I can say. That's good. So, yeah, when you dig into it, when you say waiting for love, the Bible calls that marriage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the Bible calls that. You're supposed to wait to get married because if you don't wait and you listen to the music as your influence or your friends in society when you go to school to have a girlfriend, she's either going to be pregnant at a young age, right? Or you might catch an STD. You can get HIV or AIDS. God's law says you shall not commit adultery. There's a law in our heritage where you're supposed to wait to get married.
Right.
Married. Come on, read this real quick. Now, we talked about it earlier. Who was the rapper that you love? Who's the rapper's name that you love? The drill music? I know. Come here, I'm just teasing you. Come on closer. What was his name? YNW Melon. Y'all know who that is? Okay, here we go. Let's read his lyrics. Come on.
Murder on My Mind by YNK Melly. I got murder on my mind, I got murder on my mind. I got murder on my mind, I got murder on my mind.
Already. Is he godly? No, right? But the song sound good. You might can hear the beat in your head, right? Come on, read on.
Yellow tape all around his body.
What is yellow tape around his body? Describe that, huh? Caution tape, what happened? Somebody got murdered, right? But it didn't really happen. He ain't really killed nobody. Well, he did. He in the case thing right now, right? But when you hear it, guess what? Because I said that because a lot of these rappers, they tell you all bullshit, and then you go and kill somebody, and they ain't really do it, right? I'm gonna give you an instance, because we know Future. Y'all know who Future is, right? He talks about Percocets and drugs, right? But he don't do that stuff himself. He was able to influence a rapper that got that killed himself off an overdose, Juice WRLD. Y'all understand what I'm saying? What I'm explaining to you all in a nutshell is that the music is an influence to get you to sin.
Right.
And it's not just the music. You ever heard the term sex sells? This on the TV screen, when they see Beyonce in jeans and her big behind is on some Levi jeans, it makes you lust after the butt, and then your daughter or your mother or your grandma or your girlfriend is trying to buy jeans to show her backside. That promotes lust in the community. You get what I'm saying? Okay, here we go, read.
Yellow tape around his body is a fucking homicide.
Damn.
His face is on a t-shirt and his family traumatized. I didn't even mean to shoot him. He just caught me by surprise. I reloaded my pistol, cocked it back, and shot him twice. His body dropped down to the floor, and he got teardrops in his eyes.
So you've heard this song before, right? You've heard this song before? Y'all have maybe mentioned this song, you might not have heard it, but y'all understand what the point is. Let me show you something what the Bible says about it. That was excellent. It wasn't excellent, but that drives the point home. Read, what does the Bible say? Come on.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes 7 verses 5.
Bring it out.
Moreover, he has not seen the sun.
7 and 5. You're not reading 7 and 5. You're reading 4 and 5. 7 and 5. There you go.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise.
The rebuke of the wise, we're giving you the wisdom out of the Bible. That rap music, that influence, right, is evil. Wisdom is knowing the difference between good and evil. It's not good to hear Bad Bunny, right? You talk about having girlfriend. Live your life and have hoes, have whores, right? You get what I'm saying? And then they either gonna you're gonna have baby mamas, or you're gonna have a disease, and you're gonna be marrying outside of marriage. The Bible calls that fornication. You get what I'm saying? We discontinued from that heritage of knowing what God expects of us. You get what I mean? Read on, come on.
Then for a man to hear the song of foolish.
It's more wiser for you to hear our correction that you think that the sin that you're in is okay, meaning we're correcting you, meaning God hates it. Stop doing it. You get me? If you continue to do it, you're gonna die. Then for you to hear the what?
The song of foolish.
Cause what's his name? YNB who? YNW Mellon. He's a fool according to the Bible. You get what I'm saying? You may hold on, look, I got some questions for you. Bad Bunny, he's a fool because what they promote is lust and sin. You get what I mean, right? Okay, so now let's get back to it. Deuteronomy 28 real quick. Check this out. At the end of the day, what we're gonna show you ultimately is that we discontinue from our heritage. Who is this right here to you? Who is this? So, Officer Mattathias, did you explain this to them? You did? Okay, good. So with you all, who is this right here? Come on, brother, stop dropping the gems yet. Slow down, bro. Come on, man. Wait, you know. You on our side. You get it. We trying to get one of the kids. You on point. Absolutely. It's Pope Alexander, his son, the Sixth of Rome. This is Caesar Borgia. All right? The Bible describes, if I can real quick, let me get a brother. Actually, yeah, you read it. Here we go. Read this real quick. Read this, Revelations. I'm gonna show you. The Bible in Revelations tells us who this is. Jesus Christ never looked like this. Read that real quick. Oh yeah, you got it. Come on. Go ahead.
Revelations 13 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
He had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
The he that had power to give image to the beast right here is talking about during the time of the Renaissance. You remember a man by the name of let me see, Da Vinci? Is it Da Vinci?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci, right? He was a painter, right? During the time of the Renaissance in Rome, right? Da Vinci, you know what a pope is? You gotta do all praises. A pope just died, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, right? These are people that call themselves Christ on earth, right? Which is not of God, right?
Right.
Back then, in the time of this time period, the Pope took his son to take on the life of Christ that looked like this. Meaning what? It's a lie. Read, come on.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast.
So that Pope gave his son the life of Christ, right? He said, son, I'm gonna paint you as Jesus Christ. That's like I'm gonna take you, your parents say, guess what? Now you're Christ. Everybody gonna worship you. You get me? But we're not gonna believe that. The difference between us and them is they have power to do it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? They were like kings in the country, right? So if that Pope said you were going to be the image of Jesus Christ, guess what? Everybody was forced due to religion to believe that you are Jesus Christ. You get what I'm saying, right? Here we go. Come on, keep reading. And if the image right there. Come on.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
So, your ancestors, when the Spanish came to Puerto Rico, they forced Catholicism on your ancestors. And if they did not believe it, they killed your people. You get what I'm saying? Meaning what? When it says right here that this is the image of the beast that the Bible in Revelations was talking about. It spoke because it spoke through religion. You have one Bible, but you have one Bible, but you have some of us are Methodists, some of us are Baptists, some of us are Catholic, some of us are Muslim, Seventh-day Adventists, right? Islam, right? Some of us are Pentecostal, but you got one Bible. Through religion, the image, the satanic image that this was Jesus Christ began to prosper. Look, check this out. Don't go nowhere. And if you did not believe in this, your ancestors were put to death to the point where your children think in the future that this is Jesus Christ.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.